This is Stryker of Enyo, and you stumbled upon the Achievement Guidebook for Pneuma Breath of Life. So this is, for those keeping track outside of just the Achievement Guidebooks I do, this is video 94. We are 6 videos away from video 100. And it just so happens I get to do another Achievement Guidebook. I'm going through the top 10, some of my most favorite videos that I do, and Achievement Guidebook is something I really want to do more of. It just sucks because I don't really have a way to show it to you guys. Really, these transitions are so quick on friggin' Upload Studio. But this is Pneuma. It is a walking simulator. Yeah, I know, isn't it great? Well, I mean, it's a first-person puzzle game, but yeah, it's kind of in that vein where the visuals, as you can see, are kind of okay. It looks like it runs on Unreal Engine or something. There's no other characters to talk with. All you're going to end up doing is maybe flipping a few levers and pushing a few buttons. Otherwise, most of the puzzles are based on what you're looking at and how you look at it. So, but it's really easy achievement points. So, and that's why I'm here. These are some of the easiest games you can get achievements for. All you need is a walkthrough video, which Maca91 on YouTube has. It's a 46-minute video, and then you have to go back and replay a number of chapters in order to get the last achievement, because it's you got to look at a certain object in order throughout the 6 chapters of the game. But using the video, you can probably get, if you gotta pause a video. But the story is okay. They try to make it seem smarter than what it is. You're this disembodied voice that is telling you and guiding you through the game, which is what a lot of these other kind of walking simulators do. It's well acted, and they try to make you think about, oh, well, you're basically ending this guy's life by arbitrarily finishing the puzzles that are set in front of you just because you have this desire to finish the puzzles in front of you. This is actually one of the hardest puzzles in the game. It's where you have these 4 towers, and you have to figure out a way to get from the bottom tower up to the top tower by rotating the individual pieces. But like I said, when you got a walkthrough video, it's not so hard. You basically have to work your way from the top down and figure out how you're going to do it. You don't need me to do that. I'm just here to basically give you, well, a guidebook on how to get all the achievements. All the achievements except for one of them you can get through your first playthrough. And you can do this first playthrough. Like I said, the video is actually like 46 minutes long, but you're going to probably need to pause it and see exactly what the guy's doing. So that, accompanied with the last achievement in the first place, you're probably actually looking at about an hour to do this. If you want to do it all on your own, you're probably looking at about 4 hours. But really, it's not really worth it. I mean, just if you find this game at a cheap price, originally started at $20 US. I believe it was free in November of 2015. That month, I believe, is part of the games with gold. So it's possible you even got this game on your hard drive right now, and you just, if you download every free game. But yeah, basically you're just completing the prologue. You're going through chapter 1 through 6, completing the game. There's a spirit puzzle in chapter 2, but the video will show you how to do that. But that is missable. There's a body puzzle in chapter 3, but a video will show you how to do that too. That gives you a walkthrough. And that kind of leads us to the last achievement in the game, completing the soul puzzle, which should pop up. There we go, right about now. This is the soul achievement. This is the last one in the game, so you need to beat the game properly. That's without a doubt. Just beat it, because this is going to mess up your game a little bit. Or it could, who knows.
What is my nature?
So you basically need to replay Chapter 6 up to a certain point, and then there's a staircase that you can go down. So on your way down to Puzzle 4, you will walk over a half cylinder. Well, you make the cylinder go all the way to the right, and then you can drop down, and then you can get underneath it, and you'll find a painting that's marked with the number 1. Like I said, there's a separate soul puzzle achievement / trophy guide for this. That Maka also does. It's like about 6 minutes long. He steps through this pretty fast. But yeah, you're going to need to complete this puzzle on its own about twice up to a certain point. But you got to at least go through it once. Then you go through Chapter 1, and then you'll find painting number 2, and the painting will actually change a little bit. It'll darken. I've heard the sky darkens as well, but obviously if you're indoors, you won't be able to tell. And then you go to Chapter 5, Part 1. Where you can do something fairly quick. Then you go back to Chapter 2, and then you come back to Chapter 6, having to repeat this, and this is basically what you end up seeing. These eyes look at you, you need to go and hide. Yeah, it's a basic game. There's nothing really to do. It's all about the camera movement. Just jump in, get your achievements. You look up at that painting, that door ends up going up, that painting actually turned a little bit darker. You walk in here, and this is your final achievement. And that's it. You will get your 1,000 out of 1,000 within about an hour. Maybe an hour and 10 minutes if you're needing to pause a lot. Real easy game. Really recommend you picking it up, or if you've got it on your hard drive already. But yeah, difficulty would probably be like around a 2 or a 3. But I give it a difficulty of 1 if you don't mind using a walkthrough. There you go.